I grew up in the rural Midwest in small towns, and a term you heard pretty frequently as an insult was goat roper. You'd call somebody a goat roper, which meant just, a hayseed, a hick, a dumb farm kid. And we were all goat ropers in our own way. So imagine my surprise, my delight, years later when I moved to the big city, the metropolis of Orlando, Florida, and I'm working at the Orlando Sentinel newspaper, and I meet Rusty Roberson, who was a really cool guy, became a buddy. He played guitar, and I found out he was in a band called the Note Ropers. Love that name. Great name for a band. I've never forgotten it, and I've never forgotten Rusty. Still a fantastic guy to talk to. No longer living in Central Florida. Now he's in God's country. He's in the mountains of North Carolina. And here is what happened when I asked Rusty one quick question. How do you stay inspired?
Okay, I'm going to answer it, but then I got a funny story to tell you about that.
Okay.
Fired. Uh, Kind of because I have to.
Oh. Oh.
Uh, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's not silly, anything like that. But what I found is when I stopped playing for 5 years completely. Uh, I picked up about 20 rod and reels and went fishing.
I seem to remember that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know why I did it. I just was sick of playing. I was sick of anything. I just was tired of it because I wasn't doing really anything inspiring. You
Yeah.
know, I'm playing these tired old fucking covers to people who don't fucking care, and because I don't care, I
Yeah.
just my $100 and get out of there and go home. You
Yeah.
know, so like the last time I did it, I grabbed my 100, I got the hell out of there. I got home. Kel happened to still be up. She's on the back porch, and I walked in. She said, "Hey, how'd it go?" I'm like, "Ah, fuck, yeah." And I'm like, "You care if I just don't do this anymore?" And she goes, "Fine by me." I said, "Good, I'm done."
You were
And
just punching the clock every
I,
time.
yeah, so I was out for 5 years, and then um, I had some money from my mom when she died, and yeah, what does a guitar player do with a little money? They go buy a guitar, whether they need it or not.
Get more gear.
Guitar. And then I made a pedal board. And then I bought this shit that records music. And once I did that, I was so far gone down a rabbit hole. And what I discovered was that giving all these things at my fingertips now, right?
Yeah. All the tools.
Drums, horns, organ, synth, piano, vibraphone. Oh my God. Um, okay. So, kid in a candy shop and not doing it for 5 years, I went insane. Just like, I just went crazy. I mean, I was, you know, trying to figure this shit out and trying to make music, but I'm also just painting. I'm painting, because I like to paint
Mm-hmm.
acrylic at it, but I still do it. And I'm just painting. And I went through like this, a year period of it. I remember I was explaining it to a friend of mine, Will. I said, bro, I said, it's like I'm going nuts. And it was just became like, what I found is like you are a lot more happier if you're constantly in a musical rabbit hole of some sorts.
Yeah.
And it's so what it is now, what inspires me now is discovery. Look, bottom line, humans are always searching, right? Come on.
Yeah.
We're always searching for something, you know.
My buddy Michael maintains that life is just all about distractions. We're just all trying to find the next distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no secret to life. That's a bullshit question if I ever heard one. That's like, get the fuck out. There's no secrets. Nobody's keeping secrets. It's just a big chaotic whatever you make of it. And sure, it's all about finding a distraction that makes you feel good and do good things.
Back up a little bit to where you said it's about discovery. What is it you're discovering?
What I don't know, you know, the music is, I don't know. I mean, like when I write a song, the coolest thing about that is I have no clue what this thing's going to end up, once it's in the can done, right?
Do you subscribe to the theory that you're not really writing the song as much as just kind of catching it as it comes by? There are people who talk about how,
Know what
um,
you're about. Read Tweety's book. Have you read Tweety's book about how to write one song?
no, here's what's interesting. So I was on the fence between starting that next or the Rick Rubin book, and I started the Rick Rubin book instead.
Ooh, I need, yeah, there, yeah.
So no, but the Tweety book is on my list. It might even be on my shelf, actually. But
You can read in a couple, maybe an hour.
okay.
It's not big. Anyhow, half and half, I'd say. Um, one thing I started doing lately, though, that's really fun, um, is I'll have a very vague, sketch of a song, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I'll kind of freestyle it on the mic as it's recording.
Wow.
And so the cadence and different words that just will pop in your head sometimes will
Yeah.
surprise. And I've
Cool.
been doing that a lot more lately, and the results have been, pretty cool. It's been working out, you know.
What are
Um,
you writing about these days?
God, everything. Let's see, what was the last one? The last one was from the perspective of a chick telling the dude that, bro, you need to get with it or else I'm going to move on. And
Mm-hmm.
by her, she's like, yeah, I'm with this new dude. And
She moved on.
she did. And then, some of them, one was about um, a, 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 a guy getting his throat slit by his woman because he beat her. But anyway, we never we that song just we never could finish it. It's just, I don't know. We might go back to it one day. Who knows? But anyway, uh, that, or I mean, a lot of songs are Kelly.
Okay. I was going to ask you, do you still find yourself writing just like a
All the,
basic love song?
if I want to write a love song, bam, I got my muse.
Still
Yeah,
in love?
fuck yeah.
Still in love, and Kelly is still his muse. The conversation went on for another 20 minutes with Rusty, and we talked about his current music projects, and I mentioned one of his songs that he sent me a while back that I really dig it a lot. It's called "Age of Regret," and check it out. Give it a listen. See what you think. I'll put the link down below. And if you dig what I'm doing here, please tell a few people about it. Send the link. Subscribe. Share the love if you don't mind. And we'll see you next time.